6th and it's Wednesday. As you know, we have started our road trip from Bangalore on Sunday. Then we went to Coimbatore, visited the Adiyogi statue, the Isha Yoga Center, and the next 2 days we spent in Munnar. Yesterday we did our full Munnar sightseeing and we had a great time. Today we are checking out from Munnar and we will be going to Alleppy to experience the backwaters and be spending today's night on a houseboat in the backwaters of Alleppy. So the distance from Munnar to Alleppy should take around 4.5 hours. We are running slightly behind schedule because it's already 6:30 in the morning. We are planning to start by 7 latest in the morning, so we should reach by 11:30. But in case we take a stop or maybe take a break, it would easily become 12, and 12 is our check-in time for the houseboat. What we checked in some of the online sites and on the net is that they do wait, they don't start immediately. So hoping we'll get some buffer time and make it to our houseboat in Alleppy.
হাউসবোট কোথায়?
ওইদিকে আছে
কোন দিকে?
জলের মধ্যে
জলের মধ্যে?
জলের মধ্যে ভাসে হাউসবোট।
জলের মধ্যে ভাসে হাউসবোট। মজা হাউসবোটে উঠবে? এক্সাইটেড?
So it's 9:10 in the clock. We drove for 2 hours. We started at 7 from Munnar. We took the Munnar-Kochi road. The road was good, but there were a few constructions going on the sides. But otherwise, it was more or less a breeze because we started early in the morning. So now we have stopped here. We are 2.5 hours, around 2 hours, I think 2 hours 15 minutes away from Alleppy. So we stopped at this place in Kerala for breakfast.
We ordered 2 plates of idli, but it looks like it's more than we can eat. Like 4 idlis have come in 1 plate.
So my first tasting like the idli, we ordered idli and vada. So the taste is good, but it's very different from the sambar and that we get in Bangalore. But it's good. So this will have to come with onion chutney and coconut chutney. The coconut chutney also tastes very different. It tastes more fresh than what I have tasted before.
So a cup of coffee.
This is the name of the restaurant where we had our breakfast. So this place is called Kadam Mangalam, and we will start our journey from here to Alleppy, which is around 95 kilometers from this place. And also Cochin is very close. Cochin is closer in fact, around 65 to 70 kilometers from this place. Time for the houseboat is at 12. So it would be very close in terms of when we reach Alleppy. So hopefully we'll make it to the houseboat in time.
the place where all the houseboats are kept, and we have parked our car. There's a place to park. So this place was called the Finishing Line Road. That's the entire stretch from where you on board when you board into the houseboats. So these are the houseboats. So this is our houseboat. So this is our room in the houseboat. A very not spacious, but I think a cute looking, decent one, sufficient for one night. It's more of the experience of staying on a houseboat. So we were given this welcome drink. So I think it's a mango drink as soon as we entered. Come on, Justin.
Hello.
दूसरा की मैंगो माजा है.
So this reminds me of our one night stay last year on a shikara in a houseboat. We stayed on Dal Lake. So if you remember, I have the video on my channel. So very similar experience, but probably the setting is completely different. That time extreme north, this time down south. This is how it looks from the window of our room. So this is the room of the houseboat, a queen size bed. There is AC. There is also a fan. Though very like minimal stuffs because the space is really small. And this is the way to the bath. Wall mirror. So the boat just started and now it's leaving the jetty. So we are told that now the boat will be leaving the banks and go inside the backwaters, and we would have our lunch served on the first upper deck. So the rooms are all in the lower deck. So the lunch will be served on the upper deck. There we will be having a lunch while enjoying the view of the backwaters. You can see our boat, the houseboat is leaving for the backwaters. You can see other houseboats are all waiting here. It's a lovely view. I think these are cottages of a resort along the backwaters. So lovely. So the main difference with the houseboat that we stayed in Kashmir was that those were fixed and were not moving. This one is moving on the river. So we were still in the narrower backwaters, and I think slowly we are coming out into the bigger water area. You can see this opening of this backwater. There are other houseboats in the distance. So when we had booked this houseboat, breakfast was already included. So that's tomorrow's breakfast. So this boat started at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and it would dock again tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. So lunch and dinner we had not booked. So now we paid 2,000 rupees extra for lunch and dinner for tonight. See another houseboat which just passed by us. That's only one deck. There is no upper deck on that boat. I think the front front part of the houseboat. You can see there's a chair and the wheel which is used to navigate. Then we actually entered through this area. Then once you enter, like, just to keep it clean, all shoes are kept outside. There is one sitting area. You can sit here, and there's a television set and a dining table here. Food is also ready, so we are going to the upper deck to have our lunch. That's the kitchen if you go up ahead, and this is the way to the upper deck. I can already smell a lovely fish. This is all the sitting areas. Road lagbe na okhane? You can sit here also. Ekhane gorom lagbe ekhon na? So this is I think this is lovely looking fish. It's a chicken item. I'm not able to make out which fish is this. So apart from the non-veg, the fish and the chicken, you have the rice, sambar, papad, there's a salad and another mix of coconut, and there's one aloo bhaji.
Fish খাবো বাবার বানাতা
কেমন fish খাবে?
হ্যাঁ fish খাবো
চিকেনটা কেমন ছিল?
ভালো
He says he liked the chicken. He now wants to eat the fish.
একটা প্লেট নিয়ে এসো।
So this is the fish you sprinkle lemon. So looks actually very soft. So the food is very good actually. It's extremely like homely in taste and not at all spicy. So the kid is having it and he's not having any difficulties in having the food. Even the fish, I don't know, like I will ask them like what is this fish, but looks like some sea fish, but definitely not pomfret. But the fish is also tasty and they have prepared it like very nicely. So I just asked the cook here. So this is Caribbean
এই আস্তে
fish. So this is caught from this lake itself. So by the way, we are on Lake Vembanad, which is the longest lake of India. So we just had our lovely lunch on the upper deck of the houseboat. Now we are back to our room. It's hot, definitely it's hot, but it's bearable. I mean, it's actually slightly overcast, so it's not that bright sunny. It's little sultry, but it's okay. It's quite manageable considering this time of the year. We are in March, last week or almost like end of March. So now the plan is the boat will start. Now the boat is currently it's halted at one of the banks of Lake Vembanad. So around 4 o'clock, so 2:30 the boat will start again. So that time we will go up to the upper deck and take some nice photos. Sorry, I had to stop because the cook had come. He wanted to ask about tomorrow's breakfast. So there were 3 options for breakfast. One is the North Indian style puri sabzi, or you can have the traditional South Indian, that's dosa and idli. Also, you can have the third option was the Kerala option, where they would give you puttu and a form of chana along with that and egg curry. So we opted for the Kerala option because we won't be coming here every day. So why not try something traditional? So yeah, so back to where I was telling you about the plan for today. So once the boat starts at 2:30, around 4 or after 4, we'll be going for another ride. So
So that will not happen on this boat, but there will be a smaller boat that will come and pick us up, and it will go into the interiors of the backwaters, which is slightly narrower, and the bigger houseboat will not enter. So they take you for that tour, and that costed us 300 per person. We are still not sure if they would charge also for our son, because he is still like below 5. So that we will only get to know once we ask the boatman who will be taking us inside the backwater. So so we'll soon be going to the upper deck. The boat has actually started to move, and we'll take some nice videos and photos, and I'll keep showing you how the backwater experience is on Lake Vembanad on our houseboat.
Vagina.
We spotted a, looks like a heron, definitely a water bird. The boat started again. The bank is very clean, and many of these even may be owned by personal residences, personal own residential properties are also there along the banks of Lake Vembanad.
Very nice experience. Very different and unique. First of my
His turn to drive sail this houseboat. এদিকে আমাদেরকে তাকাও, আমাদেরকে তাকাও, আমাদেরকে তাকাও. Of our houseboat is Kera houseboat. So we have come to the upper deck again, just sitting all three of us in the open area and enjoying the view of Lake Vembanad from our houseboat. The water looks lovely, blue in color. So we are going along the edge of the lake.
Good.
Show with your hand. Thank you. It's another houseboat. This looks like a very luxurious one. Other side of the boat. So here actually you get a very nice view. Bank of the Vembanad Lake. So the boat has slowly entered into one of the narrower backwaters, because you can see the waves. There are more waves because the depth, it would be shallower here as compared to the main lake. Most probably this is one of the similar boats that we will use to go into the backwaters in the evening. Boat is now getting docked at the bank, and I think we need to get down here. So our small boat ride just started in the backwaters. As you can see, we are almost 10 people on this boat. Very interestingly, this looks like a stoppage for people to get onto the boats for their daily commute. This boat ride is very similar to the Shikara ride that we did on Dal Lake. So that was also in the evening, but very different setting and completely different cultures at display here. Boats can actually pass underneath this bridge This is similar like once you get to see in Venice. In fact, our boat will also be passing underneath this bridge. This is like Venice of India. Just look at this. We have to actually bring down our heads so that we don't hit the ceiling. Now we are out. So this is the canal. It's a backwater. I think it's passing through a village. It's a mango tree, and these are all the local houses along the backwater. Not sure how much depth will be there in these waters. Boat coming from the other side, and we'll be crossing each other. It will be a very nice and different experience. See the mangoes. You can actually reach out to these. No, just look at this place. This is like a road crossing which we see in our cities. Truly an unique experience. No other boats right now on this backwater other than us. Mangoes, like lakhs of mangoes on these trees. Yeah. See, these are weaver birds' nests which are hanging from the coconut leaves. So this waterway overflows when it rains heavily during monsoon. So you can just imagine the plight of the people living beside these waterways here. Please stopping by the side of this waterway. Actually we came outside the boat and got onto the bank of the canal. So this is all along the water, the edge of the waterway. Oh, I think I came forward. I have to go back now. So we are now going to a farm. We'll go and explore. We got one mango. Degi?
রস পড়ছে তো দুধ তো খাবো
খাবো কি করে এটা কাঁচা আম?
ও
দাঁড়া চলে
মাথায় পড়বে কিন্তু। দেখি দেখো কিরকম আম।
হোয়াইট কালার ড্রেস পরে আছে আন্টিটা ওকে দিই
না এটা আমার
এটা তো তোমার তুমি
Paddy field. This is a papaya tree. So we started our journey again on this boat after finishing seeing the farm. This is another nice looking boat, looks more like a shikara. Another bridge is coming, so we have to
না এটা উঁচু
bow our head. But this is, I think it's little gap is there. Oh, you can actually climb onto this bridge from the boat itself. We came to a T junction and we turned left. This is exactly like Venice. We have been to Venice many years back. That time I was not doing any vlogging, so but that experience was unique. So this is another bridge. Ducks going, catching fish. Another bridge, sorry. From all houses have their own personal boats because this is the only way of commuting. This is similar to how we keep our cars parked in front of our houses. Two kids having fun in the water, cooling down.
এরপর সুইমিং করতে পারবে? It's not a swimming pool. It's a lake. Swimming pool.
So we are stopping here for ice cream. I remember we bought some foods while we were on Dal Lake enjoying a shikara ride.
दो चोकोबार आपका क्या चाहिए?
Cat enjoying the inside of a tender coconut. কেমন আইসক্রিমটা? ভালো। So there are other flavors of ice cream also which you can get from here, like chocolate, vanilla, butterscotch, and also he's selling tender coconut, the green coconut. So you can enjoy those also here. So the water is very gentle here, but these looks like an endless network of waterways in this place. So interestingly, I don't think there are any motorways or roads connecting this place. So whatever commute the locals have to do here, they use these boats, the smaller ones, for their everyday travel. Very fascinating how people adapt to the surroundings and the ecosystem they live in. So many mangoes. Exiting the backwaters, and right now we are into the main lake. We've reached our houseboat, so this ride is over. Definitely worth trying this out if you are in Alleppy staying in a houseboat. Coming back from the boat ride, we are enjoying tea and pakoras. After having our tea and snacks on the deck, so now we are kind of sitting in this lobby area and enjoying the view of the Vembanad Lake and the rays of the setting sun. Just look at the view of the setting sun on Lake Vembanad. It's really amazing. Definitely one of the best sunsets that we have seen wherever we have traveled, especially sitting on a boat and then relaxing and looking at the setting sun. So it's a very different experience and different kind of sunset in terms of experience for us.
ওইটা ওদের রান্না না এই যে চলে এখানে বলবে
few glimpse of the setting crimson sun. You can see behind the coconut trees. This looks like the sun is rolling in the sky. Now the boat will be docking at this space between both the houseboats. It should be a tight fit. So the boat will be stopping here for the night. So after dark, none of the boats ply or sail on this lake. So all the boats will go back to their respective banks and dock there for the night. So tomorrow, I'm still not sure what's the plan, but checkout is at 9 after having breakfast. So not sure if there's any other tour that will happen of this lake. So I'll keep you posted once I get to know. One thing I forgot to tell you was that so for dinner, if you're a non-vegetarian, they will actually stop at a local fish market where you can select and buy any kind of fish of your choice which is at sale, and the cook will prepare that fish and serve you for dinner. But since we had fish during our lunch, so we skipped that option. So otherwise there is chicken for dinner. Inside lighting of this houseboat, little fancy. So today dinner will be served at 8 o'clock. So we'll go to the upper deck and have our dinner. As such, there is nothing else to do here because we are all docked at the bank of the lake. Tomorrow morning there is a small 1-hour ride. So the boat will again go into the main Vembanad lake and give us a tour for 1 hour, and we'll be back again here, and from there we will check out around 9:30. So tomorrow's plan is that we are checking out from here, and our next destination is Varkala. So Varkala is quite popular in terms of being a very touristy cliff beach place towards this southern part of India, and of late, for last few years, this place has become very popular for tourists both from different parts of India and abroad, and there are a lot of cafes, and the setting of this place is very vibrant in terms of the crowd that comes here, and also the view of the sunsets that you get to see from the different cliffs which are there in Varkala. So tomorrow I think it would take around 3.5 hours for us to drive from Alleppy to Varkala, and then we will check in. Check-in there is, I think, slightly past noon. Would be around, I think, 1:30 or 2. So our next. So we are just sitting and relaxing right now in the room of our houseboat, and as soon as dinner is served, we will go and have our dinner and call it a day, because tomorrow again there is early checkout, and we'll be going to our next destination. Chicken. This is fish fry. This is chapati with chicken, and this is also very tasty. This is potato fried. This is very tasty. This is onion fried. This is lady's finger and potato, and it's also little sour and tangy in taste. Very unique. I haven't tasted this combination before.